I get this question all the time, and every single time I answer it, I have 3 reasons in the back of my mind that I'm thinking, "I just wish I could tell her or ask her if she's done these 3 things first." So, have you had those moments where you have come to a head with your partner and you feel like you have said the same thing over and over again, and why doesn't he get it? Why doesn't he understand what I'm saying? We argue about the same thing over and over again, and you know what? It's time for us to hire a coach or to seek a counselor or whatever it is for you where you're suddenly like, we are in this couple situation and we need help. So I have women that come to me and say, "Do you do one on one coaching?" And I say, "Yes, I do." And then they ask me the quintessential question: "Do you coach couples?" And so today, what I'm going to be sharing with you are the top 3 reasons that you are not ready quite yet to hire a coach for a couple as a unit, why that is not the solution. So, hi, my name is Holly Burby. I am a relationship coach for the successful career women who gets a little nervous in her committed partnership. She doesn't want to rock the boat, and instead, she wants to trust herself and be her most authentic self in that committed partnership. And I am here today to share with you these 3 big reasons how you're going to know you're not quite ready to have relationship coaching for you and your partner simultaneously. All right. So before I jump in, first, let me say thank you for watching. Second, I want to ask that go ahead and click the link below to sign up for my email list. If you go to warriorgoddessqueen.com, I will send you in return my free guided meditation, Awaken the Warrior Goddess Queen. You can also join me over on Facebook in my 4,000 plus member group, Warrior Goddess Queen Tribe. It is absolutely free. It is a sisterhood community for women to get that free coaching and that free support, not just from me, but from other women on our relationships and all other things that really mean so much to us. And if you're catching this on YouTube, or if you haven't caught my YouTube channel yet, go over and check out Warrior Goddess Queen on YouTube and be sure to subscribe. So with that, let's jump into this topic. So reason number 1 that you are not ready to hire a relationship coach for you and your partner just yet. All right. It comes back to the example that I just gave. He just isn't hearing me. How many times do I have to say he's not getting it through his skull? Here's the thing. There is nothing wrong with you feeling that way when you really want your partner to understand you and he doesn't seem to get it quite yet. There's so many differences biologically, especially between men and women, in addition to all the differences between the masculine principle and feminine principle, which are energies regardless of gender. Those things alone can really complicate communication in a couple. And if you don't know the differences between all of them, then yeah, you could have a lot of times where you don't feel like your partner hears you, you don't feel like you're being understood, and you're expecting them to remember every little detail and every little thing, and heaven help you, read your mind over and over again. But here's the catch. If you have those moments of why doesn't he get it, there's another question I want you to check in with yourself first. And that question is, are you testing him in that moment? Right? So if you think to yourself, we need a coach, we need someone to come in and set the record straight, but really, and you, girl, you're going to know in your heart of hearts, but really, you just want a coach to come in and say, she's right. This is what she's saying. She's right. And you're a bad man or you're being bad and you need to go and do this instead. That's not what coaches do. It is not what coaches do. It is probably not what couples therapists do either. And if they do, there's a conflict there. But ultimately, this is coaching is really about asking a series of questions for you and your partner to open up about your own side of things. So if you catch yourself saying, he just doesn't get it, we need a coach, we need support, we need help. Ask yourself, are you doing that because you want an ally and someone to be on your side? Or are you doing it because you are truly open? Okay. So yes, I have a note and I want to make sure that I'm reading it. Like the second reason that you are not ready to have a coach yet for your couple situation is this. it's not a united decision. So oftentimes I have women come to me, they want to hire me as a coach for themselves and their significant other. And then as we're in the talk, it comes up, it's suddenly revealed that she hasn't talked to her partner about this yet. It's more of a low key, well, you'll coach me first, you'll work with me first, give me some tips and hints, and then we'll bring him into this. That is ganging up on somebody. So it's really important that if you and your partner like together see that there is something out of alignment in your relationship, the communication is off, your values and your principles aren't lining up anymore, it gets to be a unified decision between the two of you that yes, we're committed to this relationship, sticking it out, having it be really wonderful and exciting, not so much returning to the past, like we're not going to go there yet, I won't talk about that today, but really like we're both committed to the same thing moving forward. And if that's the case, if it's a united front, then yes, see if a relationship coach is right for you. And if it's only one of you and you're kind of doing it in secret and then you're going to sneak your partner in on the down low, doesn't work like that, babes. Doesn't work like that. And that's kind of sneaky. So don't do that. That's another reason why you are not ready to have a relationship coach yet. And the third and final reason as to why you are not ready to hire a relationship coach yet for you and your partner is this, probably the biggest one. And that's that you have not had one for yourself, for your own desires and your own will first. Personally, my take is that relationships are not 50-50. Relationships are 100-100. So if you want to have your relationship thrive, if you want to have beautiful principles and values and joy and love and passion and all the yummy, juicy things in your relationship, you get to create all of that within you on your own first. And if you have had relationships that have been good but don't last very long, and you feel like you've been, in a relationship several times with different faces but kind of the same people, odds are, sister, that you haven't done the work yet on yourself, because the common denominator in every relationship that you are going to is you. So are you putting in 100% of the work on you? You are the only person that you can shift your mindset. You can shift your actions. You can shift all the thoughts that go through your mind. You are in charge of your healing. You are in charge of loving yourself and nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself. Your partner isn't. So if you've done that work on you, then you could very well be ready for a coaching session with your partner. All right. So again, the 3 reasons that you're not ready for a coaching session with your partner just yet is that you know that you are baiting the situation and you're saying, well, I just need someone to convince my partner that he's wrong and I'm right, or I'm being very clear and he's not. You're not ready yet. Another reason, remember, is if you know that you are seeking out help for your relationship, and you're including him but not telling him just yet, you're not ready for the support as a couple just yet. And again, the biggest reason, if you are not doing 100% on your part for your own happiness, your own care, your own fulfillment, maybe you did when you were dating and that kind of dropped off and now you're relying on your partner, then you're probably not ready for a couples relationship coach yet, and you want to work on you. All right. So again, I hope that supported you. I hope that gives you some glimpse today. So again, subscribe to my email list, subscribe to my YouTube channel. In my Facebook group, there is additional exclusive content separate than what I'm sharing with you today. And thank you again for tuning in. And until next time, love always in all ways. Bye-bye.